Hey guys, it's Weston. I haven't made a video in a long time, so I'd like to apologize for that. But I have to put that aside for now because we just got this package in from CUBEZZ.com. I've been waiting on this for a long time, and I got a big puzzle unboxing for you guys. We have 15 different items in here, hopefully. I'll double check that. But let's get this open and see what we got.
Alright. Wow, this is my biggest unboxing I've ever done on any channel.
Yeah, this has got a lot of cubes in here, so let's get right into it. Alright, so let's just start off, looks good. Okay, start off this is the Dian Shang 2x3x3, or crazy 2x3x3. So, yeah, that's rough. It feels like it's gonna explode in my hands. It does lock up very well, but I see the gimmick of this is the inner part will spin, if I'm not mistaken. That is locked up. Maybe it's only supposed to turn on one side, I don't know. Maybe it's not supposed to turn like that. I'm not too sure. But yeah, from what I understand, this puzzle is cool. Just because of the gimmick of I don't know. It does turn very rough, but after some first turns, it is starting to get a little better. It is super loose, I noticed. I can stretch these pieces out. I wish it was a little more rigid. I feel like it's a little scary how loose it feels. It feels like it's gonna fall apart. I'm not too sure how mixing this up. Oh, wow. Yeah, I see how that could be difficult. This will look pretty crazy scrambled. Moving on, let's do this one. It's just in a white box, so I have no idea what's gonna be in here. Okay, that broke. Oh, okay. This is the Fain-Kun Ghost Cube, I believe, and yeah, I've always wanted a Ghost Cube. Thought I would buy it. I got a list over here. I can start checking these off. Yeah, I've always wanted a Ghost Cube, so I thought I'd buy it just to have it. I feel like it's a cool puzzle. It's very unique. What it is, it's like, from what I understand, it's a 3x3 shape mod, so that in order to turn it, you need to align the layers a specific way, like this, and then the outsides will turn, and then so like in order to solve it, you have to solve it into this position, for example, and then turn these layers back into a cube. Yeah, this looks very tricky. I am honestly extremely intimidated by this puzzle. This is ridiculous. Oh man, can I even try a checkerboard on this? Let's try. I'm very scared I'm gonna mess things up, but let's just go for it. Okay, that was just two M moves, and I already am getting a little confused, so just try not to mess this up immediately. Okay, I think that's successful. Oh, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. Oh, I think I'm missing one more. Like that? Is that checkerboard? Maybe, maybe not. I can't really tell, honestly. Yeah. Oh. What the? This is, I already have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go from here. Oh, I think I... No, yeah, that's definitely wrong. I'm gonna try to solve this a little later. That's crazy. Let's move on here. Okay, this one is the... Oh, this one's cool. It's a 3x3 shape mod. Has a lot of these puzzles in my box. Why does this always have to rip? Maybe I'll do this side. This is another 3x3 shape mod. This is it's called the Gradient DNA Cube. It's a CB cube, and basically it's a 3x3 that's been twisted to look like that, I guess. And well, it doesn't turn very well. It looks kind of cool. I wasn't expecting it to turn good because it's just a decorative cube, but it is a really cool and unique looking cube. That's why I wanted to just see what it's like. And I noticed here that these layers on the bottom are all the same, so it doesn't matter which way you turn this, it'll always like kind of match up. Meaning that really it's, I mean, how much could you really even scramble this? Oh, a decent amount. Okay, yeah, that was just a sexy move, you can tell. It's got some weird things going on there. That might be fun to solve. I would have to set this up though, just to get it to stop locking up so much. It feels a bit cheap and fragile, but it was cheap, so kind of to be expected from that. Let's put in checkerboard, see what that looks like. Oh yeah, that's really pretty actually. I don't know how well the camera's picking this up, but yeah, it's got some good looks to it. It's got like gold and silver on the bottoms, and it's like a pink gradient on all the sides. Okay, this is another white box. Not sure what this is, and oh, this is the Pyraminx Duo. They're like grippy stickers. That's interesting. Yeah, so this one, I'll just write this one on here. I'm not sure which one, what brand this is, but yeah, I think the way it works is like, oh, okay, I see. So, man, that clicks a lot. Basically, it like turns like this, and then the middle part can change depending on how you turn it. It looks pretty simple to solve. Let's see if I can solve it right now. I see, so there's a center swap, maybe down here. There you go, yeah. So this is just a simple, really simple puzzle. It is starting to get looser the more I turn it, but it's a lot of fun for sure. It's just like a really easy cube to solve. Let's move on. This is the Shengshao 4x4 Pyraminx. It is stickerless as well. I tend not to buy stickerless just because I'm not a big fan, but I think it's cool that they can even do something like this, like a 4x4 Pyraminx. Sounds cool. Yeah, that's interesting for sure. It's got a lot of extra layers. I mean, only one extra layer, but still, you know what I mean. I wonder how solving this would be different, because it seems like a lot more to do here. That's definitely gonna be interesting. I don't know any Pyraminx patterns, but it turns really nicely. It is Shengshao, so it's kind of be expected that it's gonna be a little higher quality. But yeah, it does turn really well for what it's worth. I mean, obviously it's not like something I would use in competition if this was an event, but it does turn nicely. It's pleasant, I guess you could say. Also, one thing that's cool I noticed is the inside layers have different colors. For example, this one is red and this one's yellow. I don't know if there's a pattern to that. Oh, this looks like, oh, that's different. Yes, there's red and yellow, and blue it looks like. Is there a green one? I don't know. No, it just looks like those three colors, but it's just kind of an interesting detail. Maybe it's just the way they assemble it, or just whatever it is, but that's cool. This is definitely going to be fun to solve once I figure that out. Alright, moving on. We can do this one right now. This is She. It's a She Killaminx, which is stickerless. This is actually for a friend. It's actually pretty grippy, surprisingly. It's not like a smooth, normal stickerless like this. It's kind of a, I guess it's got texture to it, which actually is pretty nice. First turns, this thing feels pretty good. I have to compare. I have somewhere around here, I have the Shangshao Killaminx, which was my first one, or my only one. And this one honestly feels like it could be a little better, and just in terms of like quality. It is really sandy, just because it's, hasn't been broken in at all. This one's a little more broken in. I do really like the black plastic, but my buddy, he wanted to get a stickerless one, so I got that for him. So yeah, that's cool. Okay, we've got a mini, no, I can get this out of the way. This is a mini Pyraminx. This didn't have any brand on it, but it is 0.48 centimeters. And yeah, this thing is really small. Turns pretty nice for what it's worth. This is like the cheapest thing you can buy off their entire store. I think it was like 50 cents or something. Yeah, it's a Pyraminx. I mean, there's not much else to say other than it's a mini Pyraminx, so that's cool. Alright, moving on. Oh, okay, I was really excited for this one. This is the Blanker Cube, and it looks like it's a Z Cube as well. I wasn't sure what brand it was. It wasn't listed on their website, or actually any website for. I looked on SpeedCube Shop as well. It wasn't listed, so. Oh, whatever. I'll just rip this box. Yeah, so this is apparently. It's kind of like a mirror blocks, but it's a 2x2 shape mod. So it's modded to be a 3x3 in shape, like in looks, but it actually functions like a 2x2 from what I heard, but I'm not too sure about that. So let's yeah, all the sides are the exact same color. Let's do a turn. Okay, that side just won't turn. That's interesting. Okay, it wants to turn somewhere else. So okay, that's really weird. Wow. Wait. What? Oh, I see. This is a fake piece that's actually not functional. I see. So, looks like there's only 3 layers that turn. Like this layer, and... Wait, this layer. Okay, so that makes sense. So this is... If you imagine it like a 2x2, this whole piece here is one corner, and then everything else moves around it. So there's only 3 sides that turn on this. But you can get some weird shapes with like 4 across. That's actually crazy. Wow, that's actually really cool. I was really excited for this puzzle, and I can say I'm not disappointed whatsoever. This is really cool. Looks really fun to solve. It's very minimalist, like all white is kind of cool. Huh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of confusing to turn just because of the way the layers are, but... Okay, that was a T-perm. Oh, I see. So it isn't a 2x2 mod, because obviously something happened here where these two pieces moved, or these two corners moved, or something. I have no clue what's going on here. That's so strange that this can even be a thing. Okay, this is just I believe this is the Meilong 2x2, which is a Mofeng Jiaoshi cube, I believe. It's just labeled as Classroom. I'm trying not to rip this because that is for a friend. Here we go. Classroom, which is, yeah, just Mofeng Jiaoshi. This is really sandy. My friend wanted a 2x2, thought I'd give it to him. I won't do too many turns, so he can have that experience of first turns, which is always a lot of fun. Let's put this back in here. Yeah, just nothing else to say, just a 2x2. All right. Okay, this is a 3x3. This looks like a Yushin. It really locks up, and it's really dry and really sandy. It had no packaging on it. That's crazy. Corner cutting, none. Setting this up would honestly do wonders for it. I can just feel how dry this is. It's ridiculous. Okay, at least that was in there. Okay, here's a Volk. I'm not too sure which one this is. I got two Volks. I believe this is the white one because it is labeled down here. But let's see if I can get this box open. All right, so yes, this is a Volk, brand new white Volk. I want to get my hands on a white one just because I want to try out white plastic, you know. With the rise of stickerless cubes and kind of descent of black plastic and just stickers in general, I wanted to try and get my hands on some white plastic cubes because they are going away faster than ever, right? Most cubes released nowadays don't have white variants, so it's kind of rare to see. Wanted to see if I could even replace my current main, which is a Volk, with the white plastic if I enjoy it more. We'll have to see. And I haven't done first turns on a Volk in so long. I'm actually just so ready to see this. Okay, it is really greasy. And yep, that's a Volk. Oh, it's so... First turns are so weird on a puzzle because it's so rigid and it feels wrong. It feels like they're bad, and then once you break them in a bit, they get better and better and better, and they just keep getting better. I don't know if it's like that the case with modern cubes, but I know older cubes, especially like the Volk, for example, this feels pretty trashy as far as it's locking up a lot. You can just hear the plastic. Sandy. It's not very good, but once you break them in, they definitely get better over time. And I don't know, like I have a Volk Elite, and when I got that cube and I opened it, I didn't really have that same experience, but I don't know how it's like with GAN cubes or anything. But yeah, this is gonna be fun breaking this in and kind of just seeing what kind of solves I can get on it. I got some stickers for it too, so yeah, it's the original Volk logo. I want to try and get some more of those. I don't know if they came with the Volk package or not. I guess I could double check. Love Volks. Volks are my favorite. Sad they're discontinued. I'm trying to get them all while I still can, basically. And speaking of, we have another Volk. This one's a little more beat up, you can tell. It's not marked, which makes me believe that this is the limited edition Aqua Blue Volk. I do have a mint green limited edition Volk. As well. Ooh, this one came with a bag and everything. Wow, a band? Like a bracelet? That's cool. It comes in this. Yeah, my mint one did not come with this. It came in actually just a standard Volk box. I wonder if the packaging was replaced, but okay, and this one has no stickers as well. My mint one did have stickers. That's interesting. This one has a pin in here. I do want to look at the cube real quick, but I want to try and keep this mint as much as I can. So yeah, this is a Volk. It's aqua blue. I'll do a turn on it. Yeah, it feels very sandy. I mean, I already know what a Volk feels like, so don't really need to turn too much. Really pretty color of plastic, though, I will say. I'll put it back in the bag here, and we'll seal that back up. Let's see. It came with a pin that says the Volk on it. That's awesome. I wish that came with my. Wish that came with any of the other ones. Here's a normal Volk pamphlet, probably, and some stickers, as well as some application tape and some logos, which I have just plenty of. So that's cool. That came with this metal pin with Volk's signature on here, and just this design. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's pretty cool in my opinion. As well as the bracelet. That's awesome. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, this is. I believe this is a YJ 1x3x3 Ghost Cube, which honestly looks a little bit more like a Megaminx Ghost, if that's a thing, but it is a 1x1x3 for sure. Let's see if we can get this open. This I was excited for. YJ makes pretty good puzzles. Yeah, like I said, YJ makes pretty good puzzles, so wanted to see what this was like. I did trade my 1x1x3 for another puzzle in my last competition, and it was my favorite puzzle, even though it was worth a lot to me, but it was worth the trade for what I got. So I wanted to buy something to kind of commemorate that and kind of fill that void for now until I get another one. But yeah, this thing is pretty sick. It's sick. This is cool. It's got 5 places it can turn, which probably will make for some very interesting solves. It's also mirror blocks, because it's a Ghost Cube, which just adds to the whole vibe of it, honestly. I wonder if it's possible to do... No, it doesn't look like it is, just because the way the layers are. It's not possible to do any turns that jumble the pieces, just because they're angled towards the pieces. But other than that, really awesome cube. I'm really excited to see how this one solves. Put this right here. Okay. All right, this is the Shangshao Mirror Block Square Zero, or Sangsao. I don't know if it's the same as Shangshao. I believe it is. They call it Mr. M, so I imagine it's the same as Shangshao, because I know they have that. But yeah, this is a Square Zero, which is basically a 2x2 Square One. I don't know how to solve Square One. I feel like this would be a nice place to start. And it just looks cool, and I love mirror blocks cubes. As you can tell, for the number of cubes that I've bought, I like the look of the mirror blocks. They're aesthetically pleasing. Okay, this is really shiny, like shinier than the other ones, which is nice. I like that. First turns feels good. It's really sandy, slow. Obviously, it's gonna be first turns, but I do not know how to solve square cubes at all. So this is definitely gonna be fun to try out. Let's see what I can do here, though. Let's see if we can do something. That's cool. And it is mirror blocks, which means it's gonna change shape a lot. Like this. This is really interesting. Wow. This is like, you can't line the layers up. They're just slightly misaligned. You can see it looks almost like bricks here as well. That's really cool, actually. Let's see if I can get it back to how it was, though. There you go. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a lot of fun to solve. I'm really excited for this one. Let's just set this here, this here. Okay. I feel like we got a couple more in here. This is another mirror blocks cube. This is also Shangshao. This is just I believe, a mirror blocks 2x2. Felt good. Felt right to purchase just because I already have 3x3 mirror blocks that's Shangshao, and it was one of my first puzzles I ever bought. This feels really nice. This feels already broken in, honestly. I like the feeling of it. I like the big blocks. I want to get my hands on a GAN mirror blocks, but they are really expensive, but they're really cool, so maybe I'll do that in the next video, in a year or something. Next time I buy cubes, which will probably be a little while. Yeah, this is really awesome. Mirror box is fun. It's just a fun way to solve. It is just really fun. It's just really interesting. I like having to look at the pieces and taking a little time to figure out which ones go where. Aesthetically pleasing too. They just look cool. They look, I guess, very futuristic, I guess is the word. Okay, we got just one more thing in here. I feel like I should have got the, oh, what's this? This looks like a piece of trash. Okay. Last thing in here is the MoU timer, which isn't for me, it's for Buddy. But yeah, this box is empty. This is a MoU timer, which is for my friend. I won't open this just because you can probably find videos of it. I want him to get the joy of opening this. So yeah, just a timer. It's just a cheap timer you can get. MoU seems reliable, seems good. It's a timer. Nothing else to say. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. I upload very infrequently, but in the month of May, I'm gonna try and upload every single day. So stay tuned for that. Maybe this will be the first video that we'll release. Yeah, I love this collection here. I got a couple more down here too. These two things. But yeah, I think in total we got 16 different puzzles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Just 15. The timer doesn't count, obviously. So yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. See ya.